Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode one of the Gaming City podcast. Today, you'll learn a bit of ourselves and what's been going on this past week. And in the second section, we'll be talking about games, gaming news, and gaming rumors. So, as for myself, my name's David, and I'll be hosting the show. As for the others, I'll let them introduce themselves. So, let's see them.
All right, hello everyone. My name is Joey, but as you see by my username, people call me Corn or simply Corn. I run a YouTube channel. Go ahead and follow. Go ahead and subscribe to me at Simply Corn. You can also follow my Twitter at Modest Corn.
What's up, guys? My name's Nick, and I'm here with David on his podcast.
Hey, what's up, everyone? HBHQ here. You can find me on TikTok and Twitter and Instagram. But yeah, glad to be here with David and the crew.
Yo, what's up, guys? My name is XI, but you can call me by Isaac, however I want. That dude, whatever. I'm just here for the podcast, and hopefully, I like these rumors.
Now, now that that's out of the way, I want to see what the guy's been up to. So, June, HVH, what's going on, man?
Oh, nothing much. Well, first off, I know it's already the new year, but Happy New Year's to
Yeah, New Year,
to
man.
everyone around here,
New
and
Year's, guys.
Happy New
to
Year's.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year's.
yes, and to those who are gonna see this, hopefully everyone turns out better this year, or whatever goals you have, go for it, so on and so forth. Uh, as for me, I recently got two only Kyuju's fortunes. Um, to put it short, they're random fortunes from Japan, and they're basically like a telling of what's to come for you this year. So I got two random ones. So I've been told from the people I bought it from, but for some reason they seem oddly specific to me. So I'm like I don't know, maybe not, maybe not, maybe it just like oh whatever, just give them some fortunes. But for the the gist of it, pretty much they're both saying to having my ambitions and goals to like keep them with me and
Right.
advance with it, to keep going with it and not to lose sight of it.
Oh,
And
damn. All right.
also to apparently it says I will be having some sort of collaboration with some people. Didn't say specifically, but it says once
Mhm.
you do collaborate with them, you keep going with it and have the same goal in mind, but know in the end that keep myself going and going, and so on and so forth. So that's the main, you know, fortune from those two. But they also have some others, such as love, work, travel, and lucky items. So, but the main thing that caught my eye was the money, because I definitely want to start saving,
Mhm.
for myself and other future plans. But the money said that I should be cautious of my careless expenses, but I should also be cautious for unexpected expenses. So I'm like, So, as much as I want to save, maybe something could pop up. I mean, I think that's always happens between everyone. Like you're trying to save and something like, I don't know, your car or bills, something starts
Right.
messing up. So I'm like, okay, okay. As for the other fortunes, um, work wise, it says don't feel discouraged if like one thing fails, just keep going with it.
Mhm.
And the other work says to pretty much concentrate fully on the task and I will succeed. Like even if it's like a small thing, just keep going with it.
All
The
right. Cool.
love,
Cool.
yeah, the love is like I don't know. I'm like, It says pretty much I will find someone that I'll respect, but I'll also find someone that I will have to commit to. So I'm just like, hmm, all right.
Hmm.
As for traveling, it says ghost. It says to go in the wintertime, and I'm like, so I
Well,
can't tell if that's legit or that's like a little pitch sale. I don't know, but I'm like, okay,
go right now, bro. You gotta go right now.
I know, right? Like, screw it, it's
Right
going
Might as well
now.
go now, dude.
out. And the other fortunate says to travel somewhere that has a great view. So I'm like, hmm. And well, lastly, for the 2 lucky items, they say to get a shell and a Japanese teapot. I have not gotten those items yet, but I'm like, okay.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. A few more things. Recently found out I'm gonna butcher. Well, yeah, I'm gonna butcher the anime's name. Uh, it's a very old anime from back in like the 80s, 90s, around there. You would say Yatsuri. Again, I'm probably butchering it, but it's like a very retro anime that's been used all around, for like synthwave videos or
Mm.
anything of that nature. But recently, it's coming to its 100th anniversary, and
Oh
so
wow.
100.
David
Jesus.
David Productions has already said we're gonna have 4 seasons, and
Okay.
the director behind it is the one who created JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind. So that's the art direction they're gonna go with. Uh, some people found it like the coloring looks meh or like looks kind of but in general, mostly people are like excited as much as I am too, because like I will miss the retro style it has, of course. Who doesn't? But I do like the way it's very pop like, I guess, like modern but also pop like. So yeah, as for when it's released, no one doesn't know yet, but they just said like, oh, it's gonna be coming around hopefully sometime this year or maybe next year, but can't wait for that. Um, and next, recently saw a movie, Encanto. Pretty
Oh, that's
freaking
right.
great.
Was it good?
Yeah, you're talking
Yeah,
about it.
I've seen your Twitter, or at least a lot of stuff come up on my Twitter. You've been liking a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I honestly give, I have, I give it a 10 out of 10. Like, I recommend
Oh
anyone watch
wow.
it because the animation's great, the story's great, but also the fact that this film delves into the whole family trauma. I don't want to get into it too much about that, but I'd rather have you watch it and then you'll be like, okay, I understand like why he's saying that. But in terms of story and such, it's pretty great. It's pretty great because it's so freaking good. I don't want to get into spoilers and such, but yeah, and then lastly,
What's your rating on the movie? Oh, you said 10 out of 10.
yeah, definitely 10
10
out
out of
of
10?
10.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd say
Recommended.
Wow.
Is it still on Disney
highly.
Plus?
Yes, it's on Disney Plus. It recently got on there, and
Was it
everybody was.
always like was did it drop on
I
like
think
launch
It was
day?
in theaters for a while, and then I was surprised. I mean, I guess that shouldn't be because it's Disney Plus, but in the end, I was still surprised because they were pushing on like, oh, go see it in the theaters, go see it in the theaters, and I was like, kind of being lazy, not gonna lie, but so I was like whatever. And it's recently came out on Disney Plus. Some other 2 things not came out on it, I forgot, but I just saw Encanto, and I'm like, okay,
Oh.
fuck it, I'll watch it.
Yeah, it is
So
on it.
yeah, I highly recommend it. It's pretty freaking great.
All right.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch it. I kind of want to watch it too, but I haven't had a
Definitely
chance.
watch it. Get around, watch it because it's top
Yeah, I
tier.
honestly have a chance of watching it, but man, every time I try to press the Disney Plus, I always get that error. I don't know if y'all guys get it as well. That little error where it doesn't actually let you go inside the application. It's
Hmm.
just that
No,
I really want to try seeing it, but it sounds pretty good. But how would you compare it to like another Latin movie that Disney made, like Coco? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
is this in? How would you compare it after seeing it?
ooh man,
Oh,
I
Pixar, right?
honestly no, that's Disney.
Disney. Oh,
Oh no,
okay.
Disney, right? Yeah, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
Disney.
I think that was Disney.
Coco's
Uh,
Pixar though, right?
I think so.
Coke. I think
Is it?
so. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think it's no. I think it's
Oh,
Disney.
it's
I don't
Disney.
know.
No,
No, it's
Coco's
Disney.
also Disney. Yeah, Coco's
Yeah,
also
it's
Disney.
Disney.
They're both
Yeah.
Disney.
Yeah, they're
Mhm.
both Disney. I'd say Pixar is like freaking like Toy Story 4 or Ratatouille.
Let's see.
Uh, I
Actually,
mean, if I'm,
Ratatouille is Disney, I think.
oh, it is. Shoot. Well,
No, Ratatouille's Pixar.
Yeah, I
You
think it
sure?
is Pixar.
Coco's Pixar too.
oh,
Really?
Lucas Pixar. Soul's
What the
Pixar.
hell? Well,
oh, dang.
But
Hold on.
not Encanto though. That's
You
Disney.
know,
Yeah, okay. I know for fact Encanto's Disney, and comparing to Coco, I honestly love Coco, but I feel like this one did it so much better
mhm.
because there's certain animations to the dancing and the singing is like it's really on freaking point. The
Okay.
once you see it, you'll be like, dang, okay. And again, with the family trauma within it, I feel like I don't want to get into it too much because I rather have y'all see it, and then you'd be like,
Right.
okay, like I get where he's coming from, I get what he's saying, because it says quite a bit about that, and also like how I guess I'll say a little bit like how some family members are misunderstood or not accepted fully because of reasons or something like that. And I feel like this movie like shows it and then shows like them accepting whomever it is in the family you have. It's like you know what, yeah, you're misunderstood. Like you're not a bad person at all or something of that nature. But yeah.
Okay.
Cool, man.
That's cool, man.
Awesome.
I'll get to it. I'll
Yeah,
probably
try to give it a watch.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I'll probably get around to it as well because there's actually not a lot of Hispanic or Latin representation in movies nowadays. I know we're getting the Blue Beetle movie soon, so that'll be good.
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm glad there's more, representation in that because there definitely needs to be a lot more. And I'm glad that they're pumping out more and more. So can't wait to see what they bring next to the table.
You got anything else for us?
One last thing is next week I'm gonna see a movie called Belle.
Oh, that's right.
I can't say the director's name because I forgot it, and if I do remember it, I'll probably butcher it. But basically, that director made Summer Wars, The Girl Who Leaped Through Time.
Watching that. It's good.
Exactly. So, like, obviously those are great, but this one I've been hearing like quite a bit of a praise for it. I guess the story is like Beauty and the Beast, but if it was VR.
Okay.
It's the one we saw in theaters, right?
Yeah,
That
the anime
trailer?
one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
when we saw Spider-Man, I saw it and I was like, what? Like, I even looked at Joey
Yeah, like
Yeah.
why are they showing this in Spider-Man?
It's
Yeah, I
kind of
was like,
weird.
what the heck?
It's kind of weird that they're showing like anime stuff now. Like you wouldn't see this like what 5 years ago.
Yeah, 5,
Yeah,
6 years, you
Getting
wouldn't
more
see
and
it.
more popular.
And I was like, woo! And like, I was already by my favorite like director and stuff, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna gotta see this. So, in terms of story, from what I've seen so far, it's like Beauty and the Beast with VR, and there's one chick, she gets like super like ridiculously popular online in the VR world, and then she encounters the Beast, and basically, as for where it's gonna go from there, I don't even know, to be honest. So, going in sort of blind, but does look great, and I've heard a lot of praise for animation wise. So yeah, very excited to see that.
Hopefully, you'll give us a review next week.
Oh, most definitely, yes. Y'all hear tons about it.
So,
yeah, man.
is that it? Is that you got anything else for us?
That's it, man. That's it.
All right.
Alright.
What about the
Nice.
corn man?
Corn Man. Well, nothing much has been happening recently. Gotta say, my 2021 has been it's been put on. It's been a bad start so far. First day of 2021, I was
What
late to
happened?
work.
Oh,
I was late to work first day. Just the other day, actually, yesterday, I had woken up to the stench of cat piss. I was wondering what it was, and I went about my day. Went to the restroom, took my dogs out, and then I came back to my room, sat down on my chair, getting ready to turn on my PC, and there it was. My keyboard was just soaking wet, and the smell of
Damn.
cat piss was just atrocious. It was bad.
Oh,
I
it
I,
smells.
yeah,
Cat pee smells, bro.
absolutely.
What a way to start off, huh?
Yeah, what a way to start off my
You almost
2021.
didn't make it, bro.
2022, I mean. I almost didn't make it. Jesus Christ,
Oof.
you're not even lying. But in terms of like geeky stuff, like gaming news and movies and all, I just recently finally read the Batman Who Laughs on the
yeah.
DC Unlimited app, and I signed up for the free week trial. I'm more than likely going to keep paying for it That way, I can stay up to date with all the latest DC comics. That way, I can talk about them here at the podcast. Uh, Honestly, that's about it. That's all I got to say.
Nice,
Nice,
man.
man. I think you got the book right.
Yeah,
Good shit.
I've got the book
Did you
somewhere. Let
finally
me
get it?
see. Yeah, I finally got my book. There we are.
Woo!
There it is, still
Nice,
sealed.
man.
Yep, still sealed.
You're gonna keep it sealed.
Keep it sealed. You're damn right.
Keep it.
Damn.
Nah, take it out, bro. Frame it. Frame it.
Any
Maybe. Well, I might frame it, but we'll see.
any games you played during the week?
um, just a bunch of FIFA 22. Honestly,
FIFA 22.
me and HBH actually just finished playing. It Takes Two a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
At first I was kind of puzzled as to why it won Game of the Year and why it won Kids Game of the Year. But after playing it, I can see why it won Game of the Year. It's actually really good. It had a really good story to tell, and
Yeah,
I
it
think
takes two. Just it fucking beat the other fucking giants that were in that list.
oh, absolutely, yeah,
It's
and
pretty
that
insane
was
seeing it too, man.
yeah, like you had a whole list of games, big heavy hitters from Sony, and it was just insane. But after seeing what's the studio's name, Hazelight, after seeing what Hazelight can do, I can definitely see why It Takes Two one Game of the Year. Like I said, it had a really good story to tell.
So that's all you've been playing? It takes two in FIFA,
It Takes Two in FIFA, yeah, and Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Fortnite. I'm
Nice.
Woo!
still waiting for Kratos to come back on the item shop. Not sure when that will be, but hopefully soon.
Damn. All right. Anything else you gotta say?
No, that's about it.
What about that boy XI down there?
XI.
Not much, man. Same thing with the New Year's, Got late to work as well. Pretty
Shit,
suck.
we're
Like
all
what,
getting late.
20 minutes late? But hey, man. Pretty much the whole day was pretty good though. Like it was pretty a nice day for a good reason why we're gonna talk about later on this
Oh my.
podcast, which actually made my day.
Huh.
But like in games, like how you're saying, I've been playing It Takes Two as well, and I can honestly see as well like why it's the game of the year. It's a pretty good story. I haven't finished it, sadly, but hopefully I will. Shout out to Robert, that boy Robert,
That boy
and
Robert.
yeah, man. But other games that I've been playing on was, I'll
I
say,
think Lost Judgment. Didn't you say you
yeah,
were
Last
playing Lost?
Judgment, man.
Yeah. What'd you think of
Dude,
that?
it's a really good game. Honestly, I don't know, man. I kind of like it more than Yakuza since it's part of that kind of like that world, I say,
Uh-huh.
and it just gets me hyped because hopefully this year, I get to go to Tokyo, man. And it's funny because when I'm playing that game, I've noticed something. I noticed that where he's at is literally where I want to go at. Like literally,
Oh
it's like
snap!
you can really tell because, and plus since I've been since hyped up about this trip this year,
Right.
I'm so into it. So like the streets, like I kind of remember from the back of my hand because I like to get ready before I go. And literally, I like this dude. I like, dude. There's something weird about where I'm at. I checked everywhere. I even took pictures in the game. And I was like, yep, that's where I'm trying to go. But man, it's a really good story. And I'm not a big story guy.
Right.
You got to
Tell
pay
him.
60
Tell.
bucks to get the
Oh yeah,
story.
Tell him
yeah.
what kind of person you are.
I'm really into multiplayer. Mostly, you'll see me in multiplayer games. COD and go to COD from FIFA Online to sports game, mostly sports games online as well. Yeah, pretty much, man. But outside of what I do in gaming is some photography here and there, and that's why
Hmm.
it gets me more hyped just to even go to to my trip this year. You know,
Yeah.
photography is literally a photography world in Tokyo.
Yep.
So man, I just can't wait, man. And just by that little comic book you said right here, huh? You convinced me to get it, man. So I got to read it.
Woo!
I did read a little pieces here and there, and I'm not a big DC fan, but
Tell him what
I
you are.
guess I think I'm the only Marvel fan out of these guys. here. But hey, man, Marvel. Marvel had the best year last year.
Yeah.
No one can deny it. We had the Disney series, and the last movie we got last year was one of the
Etern-
biggest hit we had in a while.
Eternals. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, dude, that one, that one, dude,
Eternals.
exactly,
That was pretty
that
good.
one,
Yeah.
really good, dude. But
Anything else you gotta say?
uh, that's pretty much it, man. I just can't wait for this new year, right? This year.
Nice, man. Nice. What about the boy Nick in the corner?
Just been busy with stuff and everything. Haven't really got to playing too many games. Just looking at, just really
Busy
busy.
at work?
Yeah, busy at home, everything.
Damn. And any? What's the last game you played? Like recently? Like
Woo!
the
Halo
recent
Infinite
game?
multiplayer, baby.
Halo Infinite? Oh, damn.
The best.
What you think of it? What you think of Halo?
It's good. Could it be better? Yes, it could be better.
Or
Story wise, it's really good. Multiplayer, these microtransactions and everything they're adding, it's kind of screwing up the game because of that. It's like, why are y'all doing that? And I'm still waiting for them to like add the next season pass and everything, or the battle pass, or whatever you want to call it. Waiting for them to add that. That way, we can have more maps and more characters and all that, more customization and all that. Because right now it's getting kind of stale because playing the same old maps and everything,
yeah.
cosmetics and everything are getting more and more expensive too, which is stupid in the store. Which I don't like. But the campaign wise, it's good. And since they're gonna add more like for the DLC later on because it's Halo Infinite, they said they're gonna add more to the campaign. So
They should.
hoping for that too.
Nice. Uh, but back to HBH. What kind of games you been playing recently?
um, recently, finally get around to playing these games on my PC because I got them all back on sales. But recently playing Cloud Punk. Um,
Oh, I heard
Is that
that's a good game.
It's like a strategy game or something, right?
no,
Or is
that's
it like
strategy. It's like
It's
a
like a
open world.
cyberpunk type of.
no? It's like you
Oh,
control your own city, right? Like your own
No,
little.
no.
I'm
This
thinking of another
one's.
damn punk game then.
I'm
Not
like,
not cyberpunk.
I'm like, that's not that kind of punk. This one's like basically you deliver stuff like illegal stuff, or it says it's illegal, but when you play the game, it's like you realize like it's not illegal. It actually helps people, but basically you're a delivery driver and you go
Oh,
around the city of Cloudpunk, and you soon discover like the city's falling apart or something, some conspiracy going on, some other stuff. Like don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, it's been a great game, and honestly, it's like very vibey, like because the soundtrack is very like, damn, this is a really good
It's an
soundtrack.
indie
And
game, right?
yeah, it's an indie game.
Indie
oh
game.
wow.
Recently, well, I think last year to be honest, I didn't even know it. Last year they came out with the DLC, and I was like, what the heck? Like, oh shoot! So it's about customizing. It's like some sort of like DLC, like mini DLC for street racing in the game, and it's kind of cool. I haven't got around it just because I'm barely starting to get back into the game, so I probably won't touch that until I finish the main game. But yeah, it's been pretty dope. Not gonna lie.
Nice. Do you recommend it?
I recommend it. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's very vibey. Like the colors of the city just floating around, and you and just in your hovering car is like very. It gives you the feel of cyberpunk world, like I guess Blade Runner or uh well, as much as this game kind of sucked.
Don't bring it
2077.
up.
I
Don't
was
bring it
just
up.
about to ask that. It's like, how does how
man,
about
cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk 2077? Huh?
Oh,
Well, like the city aesthetic. That's
Right.
it. Other than
Right.
that, it's, you know, the city aesthetic mainly. Like that's where it like just feels cyberpunk for Cloudpunk. So yeah, I recommend it.
Nice, man. Nice, nice. Any other games?
Oh, and the game I was talking about was Frostpunk. It wasn't. It wasn't that game.
Oh,
Frostpunk.
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 You heard of that, right? It's like the city survival game. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard
yeah.
about that,
I
but
thought it was our game.
like good. Let's see. Um, finally get around Valhalla.
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, like I know
Didn't
it's
they
like
release like a DLC, like a Ragnarok kind of thing?
yeah, they released Ragnarok and a crossover from Odyssey to this game. So far I heard it's good. Like if you don't like some of the stuff they've been pumping out with Odyssey and Valhalla, then you won't like the DLC. But if you liked Odyssey and if you like what's going on here, you're gonna love that little crossover because there's a lot of fan service and such. So I haven't got around to it just because I want to finish the main game. Just because I'm like, I got it, I want to finish it. So yeah, it's a long game, but get in there.
Yeah, I see a lot of people on Twitter that they get pretty pissed off, especially the core Assassin's Creed audience.
Hmm.
Like even if like if you look at the DLC cover art of the new DLC, it's just like it's not Assassin's Creed no more. It's I don't know what it is no more. Like it's something else. But it's just I feel like it should be its own IP, whatever they're
Yeah,
trying to do.
change the name from Assassin's Creed. It's like a whole different other game they're
Yeah.
making. Basically,
Mm.
you're not even an assassin anymore. You're a Viking.
Yeah, like I wish they did that because if it was just a Viking game, I would like 10 out of 10. This has everything Viking. The soundtrack, the backgrounds, the freaking like how they are and such. Yeah, but it has Assassin's Creed, and I'm like, you're not
Yeah,
really like. I guess you're assassinating, but it's not assassinating. You're like a Viking, so
it's because it won't
You-
get like
You're
that
not
much
doing.
recognition as
Yeah, you're
like
not doing
Assassin's Creed. That's why they have to put the Assassin's Creed IP on it. To give it
yeah,
more like recognition, more notice.
like
yeah,
it's pretty much not stealth either. I think honestly, you're just rushing in, right?
yeah, pretty much. Like not gonna lie, I just rush in and
Mm.
go doo, 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 and yeah, it's not stealthy. The last, honestly, out of these three open worlds, the last one that I felt like was really like that gave it like a little Assassin's Creed vibe was Origins. That one right there, in my opinion, like I know it's still open world and all that quest stuff, but I still feel like that one was the last little bits of feeling like assassin. Because after that, it was just straight up like gladiator stuff and now Viking stuff, and it's all cool, but it's not Assassin's Creed anymore.
Yeah, it's something else. Might as well call it something else.
Yeah.
Uh, but as for me, I mean, it's just the year started. Nothing's, I think I'm with y'all. Nothing's really happened so far. As what kind of games I've been playing, uh, not many really. I played Halo multiplayer, FIFA, MLB. Um,
Hmm.
just the same old, same old. Uh, but as we're done with that, let's get to the gaming news, man. See
What's going on, man?
what's been
Yeah.
going on,
What's been
right?
going on, bro?
Yeah.
It's New Year, new gaming news. Come on.
Damn.
Let's see if we can
Well,
hit with the bang. Let's hear it.
let's uh let's start with Final Fantasy 16. Um,
Ooh.
any of y'all like
16.
Final Fantasy 16?
Not a
Never,
big
never
fan
really
of it,
played it.
but I love how the fans are for that game. It's really insane seeing all the fans really hyped up for each one, and they're still together, even with that online game they have.
Final,
But
didn't
not a
it
big
win like
fan, but I
best?
respect it.
Yeah, I think it won best ongoing game. But yeah, it's a very respected IP. Obviously, Final Fantasy 16. We saw it in the PlayStation Showcase in 2020. After that, we
Yeah.
haven't heard anything after that. But we do got some, I guess you could say, bad news. It's getting pushed back.
Oh,
Uh, the
Ah,
producer, Naoki Yoshida, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, broke the news that the game was getting pushed back due to COVID. Um,
damn.
Obviously, I mean, this is no surprise. I mean, there's been a lot of games, especially 2020, that's been pushed back due to COVID. So it's kind of, sad that we're still getting those games, anticipating games getting pushed back due to COVID. Um, but there's a little bit good news on this is that the next big reveal for information about Final Fantasy 16 will be in spring of 2022. So if you like
Woo.
Wow.
if you like Final Fantasy 16, spring 2022 will be your time. So yeah, remember that game we saw in the Game Awards, Star Wars Eclipse.
Oh
yes.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Looks good.
Already met with some
You already know.
criticism. Not so much with the game, but with the dev. Well, not would it be devs or
Oh,
producers
Um.
or the
Uh
publishers, whatever.
well, the studio itself, obviously Quantic Dream is working on it. They've
Yeah.
worked on Detroit Become Human. That game was really good. Um, but according to a trusted insider, Tom Henderson, Eclipse would not release for 4 more years. Um,
Ooh,
Oh,
what?
four? Jesus.
4?
four years.
I wasn't expecting that.
Four more
Fuck no.
years?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Also, it is also reported that the game's already 18 months in development. So
Okay.
this is not
Oh,
like
that's
this is
yeah,
not like
that's
a
something.
yeah, it's already been made, but there's no currently like no playable version yet, obviously. But
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
uh, but yeah, it is also reported that Quantic Dream is currently having trouble finding staff to work on the project. Reason for this is because with the recent allegations of sexual harassment and workplace
Uh,
abuse,
Yeah.
Ah,
it's just they're having a hard time with the development of this game, and
Mhm.
it's just not looking good for that
that,
game.
Damn.
yeah, that's definitely not good.
Also, it's just I feel like this is gonna fucking like honestly, when I read this, I was like, wow, this game is so far away. Like they announced it too early, in my opinion. But
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Star Wars is a rumor, but Star Wars Eclipse might target a 2027 release.
Holy
Mm.
shit.
Yeah.
Who would be still alive? You know?
That's if we're still alive, you know? Yeah,
Yeah, you know?
Hopefully,
yeah.
true.
Hopefully.
Hey.
2027. Can you believe that shit?
I can't. I really can't,
Uh,
dude. I'll be
Cyberpunk
old.
2077? Huh?
Oh god.
Jesus, man.
May as
Hopefully
well
that
be.
doesn't happen. But
Yeah, but currently
Uh-uh.
the development's hell right now, and hopefully they can get their stuff together, and hopefully the margin when it comes out becomes a little bit shortened.
They should have
But
never like released the trailer this early, honestly. If
yeah, it's
that
just I
all
don't
this was
get it.
happening.
I don't get it why they do that. But it is what it is, I guess. But have you ever played Persona? Any Persona game?
Smash Bros. Yeah, yeah, Smash Bros.
um no, I haven't played Persona.
Only
I do have Persona 5 on my PlayStation 5 because it comes free on the PlayStation Collection if you have a PlayStation Plus membership. So I still need to get to Persona 5, but other than that I haven't touched Persona.
But yeah, I know what Persona is, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
do.
Right,
Well,
right.
I played Persona 5 and got little Morgana right there. Little weave on
Oh,
that.
yeah, I see it.
The
The little cat.
little cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
turns
didn't
into a
finish.
bus.
Yeah, there's a buzz.
Yeah,
Didn't finish the game, but yeah, I'm familiar with it. Familiar with it.
All right. Well, Japanese developer Atlas is hinting something for the future.
Hmm?
Product manager Shinjiro Takada says that Atlas hopes to release a major title at some point this year. So,
damn.
uh,
This year, release it this year,
yeah,
Yeah.
release it this year.
and they haven't
Yeah.
even announced anything about it. Like any trailers,
I
nothing.
feel like that's how
or
games
like
should be, don't you think? Like, don't say nothing about the game and just once it,
I'd say like a year before at least,
well,
but like not like
yeah.
whenever it's like 5 years away. Like no, no, don't release anything about it unless it's like a year.
Well, the Atlas is kind of Takada is actually hyping this game up a little bit because he said that he describes the project as a game that will become a pillar for Atlas.
oh wow.
Oh.
Mm,
So they're really
Uh,
hitting it
okay.
big.
so this could be Persona or a new IP.
Oh
Regardless
yeah.
of what it is, it's gonna have a very high budget. So, yeah,
Okay.
Sounds
Okay.
interesting. Can't wait to see what it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
As for obviously PlayStation Plus lineup for January 2022, uh, uh, it came out. So what you're getting is Dirt 5 for PS5 and PS4. Do y'all like playing Dirt 5?
Tier 5 I've
Never,
played I
never played
believe
it.
Uh.
2. It's not bad.
Well, you get Deep Rock Galactic, which was previously on Xbox only, but it's coming to PlayStation now. So um,
Mm.
Was it on PC too?
Okay.
Deep Rock.
I I'm not sure. It was
Cause
only
he
for Xbox though.
for
For
real.
a while, but now it's coming to PlayStation, PS4, and PS5. And
Okay.
then Persona 5 Strikes is coming to PS4, not to PS5
Hmm.
though.
What the?
So
What?
yeah,
That's weird.
I
I
don't.
think. What do you think of that, Joey? Since you're or and Julian, since y'all have you more
Um,
of the PlayStation ecosystem.
actually, I think when it comes to like when it says PS4 games, I think PS5 users can still get it because I remember I was able to get Mortal Shell from last month or December's free games, and it said PS4, and I was still able to redeem it and put it in my library. I
Uh,
can download it right now too.
you know what? I think
Hmm.
what they mean by that is that it's not enhanced towards
Yeah,
PlayStation
yeah,
graphics.
that's probably what it is.
But isn't
Yeah.
there games like
Uh,
Miles Morales or something? Like if you buy the PS4 edition, you can't play it on PS5. You have to buy the PS5 edition in order for you to play it on PS5, right?
I don't think so.
Because
yeah.
there's like two
Well,
different editions. There's like the PS4 edition and the PS5 edition.
well, when I had gotten it on sale for on the PlayStation 4, well, I got it on sale, but so I was able to automatically download it, and it just goes into the to PS5 version. But I get what you're saying because there's like I want to say I feel like I've seen a few games that are on PS4, and if you go to PS5, it's like $10 to upgrade it because you already
Oh
own it
yeah,
digitally. So I think that's what you meant. I'm pretty
yeah.
sure.
Like you upgrade it for like $10 more or something. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well to upgrade it, yeah, but
Oh
like
okay.
base PS4, I think for the most part, PS5 does a pretty good job of backwards compatibility for PS4 games without having to enhance them.
All right.
Hmm.
Well, also at the same time, Xbox released their games with gold for January 2022.
Oh,
Um, one of them would be Neuro Voider. Uh, the next one would be Aground. The next one would be Radiant Silvergun. And then the next one would be Space Invaders Infinity Gene.
The hell? Space Invaders?
Yeah.
What
some
the?
weird games to
Honestly,
start off. Not gonna lie.
honestly, and not to be rude or anything, I've never heard of any of those.
Me neither.
But
Same.
but it's if they're free for this month, so
Not
might as
bad.
well.
And which I'm just gonna butt in real quick. I mean, and to be honest, despite me, being the PlayStation guy, y'all honestly don't need, these monthly free games when you already have Game Pass. You
Yeah,
know,
Yeah.
I think it's for the people that don't have Game Pass.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
just a little something extra. Little something extra.
Yeah, definitely. Now this is something Mr. Cornman might like. Uh, it's a rumor. And I'm sure you saw it throughout the week, but according to a PlayStation database, God of War Ragnarok is is coming September 30th
Ooh,
this
all
year.
right.
So obviously, it might not be true, but
Mm-hmm.
something that could hint is that it might aim at a fall
Okay,
uh, season.
okay.
So what you think of the fall? Like, is it good? Is it like a good time?
The fall is pretty good. I think the first God of the reboot God of War.
I think it came out in March,
It
right?
came. I think it came out in April. I could be
April, yeah.
wrong,
April.
but it came out basically springtime. But I don't mind. I don't mind the fall time either.
Hey man, uh, more games, right?
Absolutely.
Well, the next bit of news is that Remedy, and y'all know who Remedy Entertainment is, right?
What games
That
have they made?
I
Yeah.
think
What?
the recent one they made was Control,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
and they're
Okay.
making the new
Yeah.
game, Alan Wake Part Two.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. Okay.
This man right here is excited for that.
Yeah, I showed a lot
Yeah.
of excitement on Game Awards.
Well, Remedy. This might surprise you because Remedy has always been a single player, right? Well,
Mhm.
Remedy signed a global development license with
Mhm.
Tencent, which we all know who that is,
Yeah.
um,
Hmm.
for a cooperative multiplayer game code name called
Mm.
Vanguard. Um, Note this
Huh.
game will be a free to play a
Oh
PVE
hell.
shooter.
That's
Oh
gonna be
boy, can't wait for all
nothing but
those
microtransactions.
microtransactions.
I think that's
Nothing but
if
mobile
Tencent's
transactions, bro.
funding this game, I'm sure it's gonna have that.
Yeah, that's Tencent.
So any Remedy lovers here? Like, what do you think of that?
Uh, I feel like I'm the only Remedy lover here. Not to boast, right? But yeah. I'm a bit mixed. Like, obviously, it's like it's their own thing that that's what they want to do. Sure.
It's something new.
Uh,
They've never done this.
they've never done it though, so I'm sort of interested, but sort of like not interested because I'm like I don't want the microtransactions or some BS to mix into Remedy because Remedy Entertainment's a very, in my opinion, one of the best studios out there. Like
Yeah.
one of the top tens,
Oh,
pretty much.
definitely. Remedy's a really good studio.
So I guess I'll be interested, but also be cautious because I don't be like get too excited, like oh yeah, this could be the next like best thing ever, and then just downhill.
Yeah.
So yeah,
All right. Well, then on to the next one. Uh, an interview with Hideo Kojima hints there may be a couple of projects in the works at Kojima Productions.
oh,
Oh wow.
As you can see, HBH is one of Kojima's
look,
stands.
wait. You see that? See that bad boy right there? See the giant Nintendo
Bring it.
right there?
Can you bring it a little bit to the camera?
Uh,
Ah, dude, you gotta
please.
keep it in place.
Thank you, good Lord. I thought I was gonna trip something. Yeah.
Oh, it
I,
is.
yeah, I have another one, but it's somewhere else in the room. But
It's
yeah,
a
this
big
is one
giant
of
one,
them.
huh?
Yeah.
Uh,
But continue, David. Forgive me.
He did mention that he is working on both a big title and a new challenging project. So,
Hmm.
um,
Hmm.
though he also said uh, that he wants to create media work outside of gaming. Obviously, we've known that he wants to create not just games, but like he wants to become more than a gaming studio. So,
oh wow.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
He wants to try and get into fashion or something. You think?
uh,
Uh.
I'm not sure about that, but uh,
I don't know.
I
It's
mean,
been looking like it's
knowing
more of that.
Kojima, he could literally go any direction. Really, you can't predict what he's gonna do next. But yeah, he's working on two projects apparently, and it should be interesting. Um, well, Ubisoft, we all know Ubisoft. Uh,
Ubisoft. Yeah.
Of course.
they they got into some a bit of a clash with the fans this past week. They
No.
recently released a NFT
Oh yeah.
for wild was it Ghost Recon or Division, something like that. And a lot of people fucking hated it. They're like, no, we don't want NFTs in games. But they did remove it, I think. But the Ubisoft came out and said like they said, and I quote, "Keep calm and carry on with NFTs. Says players will accept them over time." So, what do you think of NFTs in video games?
They don't go.
It shouldn't
Shouldn't,
branch
nope.
together as
Shouldn't
much
go
as I've
together.
seen it in the
Nope.
Absolutely
NFTs.
not.
No, they shouldn't.
Not
Cause
sh- not sure if y'all know, but Roblox Roblox actually they they have their own little underground NFT ring over there, and
In
Roblox.
underground.
Well, it's not
Under.
so much underground, but basically, um, Roblox releases these limited edition items
Mm-hmm.
where there's only like say like 100 of them, and they're based people could basically sell these items, these limited edition items, for like millions of
Oh
Robux,
my
which
god.
equates to like thousands of dollars. And it's actually kind of funny to think that you got these little 10-year-olds gambling out there on Roblox. It's kind of funny.
Jesus.
No
Getting them
Hey,
kids into that.
they gotta
Yeah.
get their lunch money somehow, right?
way. No way.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, NFTs just don't belong in video games. Um, I feel like just keep it out of games and we'll be fine.
It just brings me
Mhm.
Definitely.
back to like
Yep.
microtransaction, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it doesn't work out. Well, apart from games, we go to Twitch. Twitch came out and viewership saw a year. They saw a year-on-year growth of 45% across 2021.
Hmm.
Damn.
Um,
Mm.
altogether, this equates to some 24 billion hours spent watching other people gaming, painting, bathing, and sleeping.
Damn, baby.
Bathing and sleeping.
Yeah, yeah, the
Sleeping,
fucking
bro.
beach, the beaches, hot
Eating,
tubs, and pools
What
category.
the
swimming.
Let's
Um,
go.
I
heck?
I could I could definitely see why viewership went up. The whole
Pandemic.
Omicron and pandemic, hitting us. People are spending more time at home.
That's a huge growth,
So
though.
yeah.
That's
Um,
insane. To be
the three
It's crazy.
specific titles as having achieved over 1 billion hours in viewing figures would be Grand Theft Auto 5 online with 2.1 billion hours.
All right, that's
Looking at
probably for
them.
GTRP.
Yeah, the RP ones, bro. They've been
Yeah,
looking at.
GTRP is getting pretty big.
You
Oh
know what's
yeah.
even big and which is very surprising to me is actually drifting in GTA. I don't know how, but people make clips of drifting and then dude, it's like
Huh.
millions of views just to drift
The
in
cars or
that
the
game.
cars?
Yeah, in
Hmm.
GTA,
What the?
which
Huh.
is pretty insane.
Um,
Dang.
well, the
Okay.
second game would be League of Legends with 1.8 billion hours spent.
Yep.
And the last one would be Fortnite with a billion views.
Okay. Yep.
So those three games are topping the charts at Twitch.
Dang.
Um, now
Where
this
Mixer
rumor
at?
next,
Fortnite.
I think it's Facebook Gaming now. Uh, but this rumor came out today or earlier this week that Discord will be available on PlayStation Network for consoles and
Oh
mobile
wow.
platforms in the first half of 2022. So if you have a PlayStation, Discord will be available in the first half of this year.
Yeah.
So what you think of that, Joey and Julian's?
Uh,
Um.
you go
Well, I
first.
think I think it's pretty cool because it basically it builds a bridge between PlayStation and PC players because usually you would need the PlayStation app or you need to get a PlayStation in order to talk to your PlayStation friends. But now that PlayStation is, I guess what they're trying to do is integrate Discord into PlayStation consoles. There won't be that divide anymore. So I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Uh, definitely. Took the words right out of my mouth. Like I could be chilling on the PC right here, and be like, "Oh, what's up? You want to talk on Discord?" Like, "Yeah, sure." And he could be on his PS5, and then we just straight chilling. So yeah, pretty cool.
yeah, Discord is pretty useful in on computers, PCs. So I'm kind of curious how they're going to integrate it with PlayStation. Um, now for some Xbox news. Uh, Phil Spencer came out with an interview. He
Papa
co-
Phil, baby.
has Phil Spencer confirmed that Fable will be out before Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh wow.
Um, he said that, and I quote, Elder Scrolls 6 is further out, and when that comes out, I think it's going to be incredible. So it seems like Elder Scrolls 6 is farther than we think, and so it's when it comes out, it's going to be very
Finished.
hopefully, hopefully
Hopefully.
very
Yep.
finished.
Don't have a cyberpunk moment, please.
Um,
Oh, true.
All right,
Very
fellas.
true.
You
hopefully
Or
got
so.
it.
seventy
The
six
glasses.
or 76.
um, well, another news. Studio creates a petition to remake original Mortal Kombat trilogy. Reportedly received Ed Boon's blessing. Uh, would target a PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, Switch, and PC with a price tag of $39.99.
For the
The
trilogy, is it the old one?
$40.
I think
Oh, it's a
it's
trip.
it hasn't been made yet. The studio's called iBallistic.
Oh
Um,
yes, I've heard of it. Basically, there's a group of small creators out there that actually made the old Mortal Kombat games and like re-enhanced it to an HD version of it. And basically, they kind of like pitched it off to to Ed Boon and NetherRealm Studios, but the, they really pitched it onto the fans because they were really hyped seeing it. Which is, I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan, big fighting game fan, and they're like kind of like the holy grail of fighting. So it's pretty exciting. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, uh, they have a petition, and they're currently at 17,156. Obviously, that might have changed from this
Hmm.
video, but they're aiming at 25K signatures. But the studio would ideally like to hit 100K before formally approaching WB with the idea.
Yeah.
Um, so what do you think of that, Isaac? Like, is it?
I think it can be done. It's just that it needs to be keep promoting it.
Yeah,
Because literally a lot of fans don't know about what's going on with that. But if they keep promoting it, I feel like we can hit that like in 2 weeks. To be honest, because
yeah,
there's
definitely.
we got cosplayers out there. We got people that really love this game. They were born with this game. So just
Yeah,
if they keep promoting it, I don't know, man. We might get it.
yeah. I think a remake is definitely something that needs, like, these old games need.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, so Breath of the Wild is the greatest game ever according to Japanese TV channel. Um, with a recent poll
Ever?
of 50,000
Dang.
votes.
Mm.
So apparently this TV channel in Japan,
Hmm.
they let a lot of Japanese vote on what games, the best video game, and they voted for Breath of the Wild.
In the
So
world, though, right? It says in the world. They said that
uh, it says ever made. So
ever made,
ever made.
and
So
they just took Japanese votes, their own people's votes, and it's
so
their own company,
if you've
everything too.
never played Breath of the Wild, you definitely
Bro,
should.
I
It's
never played
really
it, never heard it,
think
bro.
I think Nick over there is a little angry that it's not Halo.
No, 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 no. I mean, it's a good game and
Uh-huh.
everything. I'm pretty sure. I haven't played it yet though. But like, I have it. I haven't played it though. I should play it. I
Yeah, it's definitely good,
don't know
and
what
I
I'm
feel
doing.
like everyone should take a look at it. Um, but Square Enix says that another company that is kind of really, like, just hating on the fan base. Really, it's Square Enix says that it hopes NFTs and blockchain becomes a major trend in games.
Oh man,
So
man,
Yep.
we're
it
back
seems
to
like
that, huh?
No.
a lot of studios are trying to push this, man. Like,
We
this
don't need
NFT.
NFTs in games, bro.
I think Roblox started something.
Roblox.
Yeah, I saw
But
that
it's
news.
something that I don't know, something to look forward in the future, because it's
Yeah,
No.
but
Hell
like
no.
it shouldn't be in gaming, but we know for a fact it's gonna be staying for a while.
oh yeah, definitely, until something
Especially
more
in
worse comes.
the metaverse, that we're gonna have in the future.
The
Yeah,
metaverse.
oh definitely, it's just take it out, man, just take it out.
Yeah.
um well, Call of Duty, onto Call of Duty, this is rumor.
Hmm.
Well, on for there's some images that leaked out for 2020. Call of Duty 2023 images have allegedly leaked online. It appears to suggest that the new game is a reboot of the Black Ops franchise. So,
Hmm.
Hmm.
would y'all want to
My
see a
God.
reboot of the Black
I
Ops
was I was
franchise?
hearing about it, but I just hope it's just like like a remastered, because we really don't need a reboot.
If they
That's
do
an
it like
iconic
Modern
game.
Warfare,
Yeah, yeah, just like that. Like like Modern
yeah,
Warfare,
if they do it
the
like
first
that,
one.
yeah, yeah, maybe. But come, they gotta stop reusing these names and all that. Make a whole new
Uh,
other game.
A remaster should be good because mostly right now people are really excited or really want to pitch off a remastered Modern Warfare 2 game,
Yes,
which would be
yes,
amazing. That's
yes.
where Clips started everything. That's when you know it really hit off with first person shooters. But
So we got beautiful moments like MLG and all that, and Doritos and
yeah,
Mountain Dew.
Hmm.
that's when Mountain Dew and Doritos came out, man.
Absolutely.
yeah.
But I just hope they just stick to a remastered or what everybody's thinking of. Since I think I don't know. I don't want to say if it was China or Japan, but they had their own Call of Duty where literally it's every COD in one game.
Oh, I think
And
That's
I
mobile.
I
That's Call
forgot
of
the
Duty
yeah,
name.
mobile.
no,
No,
that's
no,
no,
not
no, no.
mobile.
No,
It was on PC before mobile.
It's a Chinese game. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it's a
Yeah,
Chinese game.
yeah, it's a Chinese game.
we just hope we can have something like that, or just a remastered of the our will, the
I
games
thought
we know and love.
Modern Warfare 2 is gonna come out this year.
That's what supposedly was rumored as well with the Black Ops for this reboot this year. But I guess we just have to wait and see.
Hopefully something good. Um, but from software, Miyazaki says Elden Ring's graphics team felt a little bit of extra pressure following the reception of Demon Souls on the PS5. Uh, Obviously, Elden Ring comes out next month, in February. The graphics are, they're not the best, but um, they kind of felt pressure from when they released uh, uh, Demon Souls on the PS5 because Demon Souls looks fucking gorgeous.
Oh yeah, I've I played it. It's amazing.
Yeah, it looks amazing. So Elden Ring still, I mean, it's definitely a top contender for Game of the Year. So we'll just have to see what's up. I don't think graphics matter in this game, honestly. Um, but Rare developers from Xbox, uh, Rare the company, have reportedly been spotted unlocking GoldenEye Xbox achievements. So
Oh,
it seems
wow,
like GoldenEye is coming back on the
Oh,
Xbox.
Huh.
iconic.
Yeah,
only
so
Xbox exclusive.
well, it's as of now, it's
Please.
only been
It's
spotted on
rare and
Xbox.
everything. Yeah.
So I don't know.
Ah, interesting.
But also in Samsung's TVs, for Samsung's 2020 announced that TVs in 2022 and ongoing will include built-in Stadia, GeForce Now, and NFTs. Will include
What?
NFTs.
In
So
That
what?
has to that
Oh
has to be
NFTs.
fake.
Lord.
No, it's not fake. They said it.
Here we go again.
In
You're
what?
oh my
NFTs.
god, you're
Samsung
telling me,
TVs going
dude.
forward.
Oh,
We
What?
can't
Stadia's
escape
down
it. We
bad.
can't. Might as well just
So
buy some, guys. Right? Might as well.
I don't know about that.
so it
Oh,
seems
Stadia.
like
Might
Oh
as well. We're
man,
going LG now.
Stadia.
LG TVs.
But NFTs,
NFTs in a TV, bro.
how do you even pull that off?
I don't know, man.
I
But
don't know.
Stadia, dude.
You're gonna buy
Like
a
who the
freaking JPEG of the S on Samsung? Like,
I don't know. It's um
They're a Korean
something
company,
that
right? Samsung.
yeah, yes, Samsung's Korean.
Okay. Okay.
but damn,
Wow.
it's something that I didn't saw coming to say the least.
I didn't either. A TV
Yeah,
company,
I didn't know
or
that
like,
either. That was
what's next? Your refrigerator's gonna have NFTs and built-in Stadia too, bro. Your dish,
a
Hopefully
your
not.
JPEG of the
washer,
carton of
You're
milk.
your
giving them
dryer.
ideas, Nick. You're giving them ideas.
Imagine
Uh,
owning an NFT of the carton of milk in your fucking fridge. It'd be great.
Oh my
Now
god. Built-in Stadia too, bro.
this is just a rumor. This is a big one
Okay.
for at least for most of us. Uh, there's a rumor that got put out on Reddit,
All right.
and it's apparently a leak. Um, but it's for Cyberpunk.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Apparently,
Hmm.
A roadmap to the roadmap to the roadmap. Maybe.
apparently, Cyberpunk next gen patch 1.5 will be treated as a soft reboot or soft
Oh
relaunch for the
wow.
game.
Soft
Jesus.
reboot.
A soft relaunch, my bad.
Oh.
Okay.
Uh, Game will be renamed Cyberpunk 2077 Samurai Edition.
Oh.
And they're gonna
Uh,
resell it for
Hmm.
like $60, huh?
Maybe.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's messy.
Hopefully existing users who have the
Yeah,
game get it for free.
yeah.
I would
Oh,
hope.
we should get it for free. But CDPR will do a big live stream around February to reveal the patch, the Cyberpunk anime, and the first expansion. So apparently, I don't know if y'all knew, but there's a cyberpunk
Oh yeah,
anime.
the anime. I
Yeah,
forgot.
I
I
remember
forgot
the
about
announcement a
Oh,
that.
while
that's
back.
right, the
I know the
cyberpunk
announcement.
anime.
So
Yeah.
apparently that's being released alongside with the patch next month.
Okay.
Um,
Oh
the new
wow.
patch features barbershops, a garage, improved AI, transmog system, a complete rebalancing of loot system, and a new UI.
It is about dang time they added a barbershop. You know how long I wanted a barbershop in Cyberpunk?
I thought you've been
Like,
able to
That's
fix your
right.
hair. You
I
you
don't
were
think
never
so.
able
No.
to.
No.
Never even.
Yeah, you can
Oh
never
my
change
god.
them.
My
Yep.
god.
Yeah, and
Once you've created your character, that was it.
the
That's
promise the,
lame.
the promise feed free DLC will be bundled in a includes 4 new weapons, new game plus, apartment customization, and new gigs. Um,
I need a new game plus thing.
tons of small stuff like Judy and Panam sending you more text during the course of the game.
Ah.
First expansion takes place in Pacifica, which is actually quite huge. What is Pacifica?
Pacifica is
Uh,
uh I
I
think I
ooh,
think Pacifica's
It's
the old
been
downtown, I think.
it's been a long time since I played
Yeah.
Cyberpunk. Um, but you'll walk around and do quests, and it's called the Combat Zone. The Combat Zone is being fought over by 2 new gangs, the Bozos, uh,
Bozo.
Bozo.
and the Slaughterhouse.
Okay.
Walking around Combat
Bozos.
Zone feels very inspired by the game Stalker. Never played
Hmm.
Stalker. I know Stalker
Me
2
either.
is coming out soon. Uh, Cyberpunk will get his own Gwent like mini game. It
Hmm.
involves going into cyberspace and controlling the collecting monsters, which you can uh, send through JRPG like battles. Also, it also has multiplayer. One of the monsters looks like a Reaper. The Reaper. Another one I saw it looks like Oni, an Oni skin.
Hmm.
Uh, as for the Cyberpunk anime, it is called Cyberpunk 2077 Edge Runners. Um,
You know what studio's working on it? It's Mappa, right?
Studio Triggers. Trigger.
Trigger.
Trigger. Hmm.
Writing and story made by CDPR themselves. So CDPR wrote it themselves.
Okay.
It looks absolutely insane. Apparently, beautiful 2D animation that reminds of Akira.
Oh.
Which is actually
By there, baby.
which is actually right behind HBH.
Yes. Good.
Oh yeah.
People
Um,
That's
people who happen
good.
to be listening to this in audio only, there's a little thing
I
of
have
Akira right behind
the
HBH.
complete set right there. Amazing manga and anime film. Worth the
so
Mm-hmm.
the
read and
I
watch.
watched the film too. A while back. It's
Yes.
pretty good.
But
so the
continue,
last
Jay.
last bit of information about this is that another expansion is in early stages of planning,
Hmm.
but will only be released in its first expansion is a success. So if the first expansion is a success, then the second one will come along. Uh, that was a bit quite a lot, uh, but that's what we want, honestly, from Cyberpunk.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Multiplayer?
no multiplayer, it got canceled.
Yeah, 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 multiplayer got thrown out the
Look
door.
at
He
that.
got thrown
Then
out
I'm
the
out of
door.
here.
Multiplayer.
But yeah, I think it's best for them to cancel multiplayer. Just stop it.
Yeah. Because,
Um,
Sadly.
buggy
um,
world.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and also for the last bit of news for today is that the Game Pass games for January came out today, literally today.
For real? What
Um,
games are they?
a game called Ember, Gorogoa, Olegia. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Outer Wilds, The Pedestrian, Diana Cruises, Spelunky 2, and a very big one that a lot of fans wanted. Really, it was Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
Oh wow.
Um,
Oh.
I love Mass
so
Effect, huh?
Dang, okay.
pretty good games to play for Game Pass.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh good. Uh all
but
right start to the year for Game Pass.
pretty much. But I'm sure we'll see more throughout the year, course of the year. But yeah, that's it for the news.
Quite a bit of news, I
Quite a
must
bit, a
say.
lot.
That was quite a bit of
Yeah.
news.
That's
Not
Let's see.
bad,
Let's
not
see.
bad.
Let's see if next
yeah.
week is this
Not
action
bad
packed.
start.
uh, hopefully next week is like you said, there's a lot more to announce. But as for the last thing we'll do here is that what's the most? I'll start with Mr. Cornman here. What's the most anticipated game that you have in 2022? Like what's like what
I
you got in
see.
mind?
I see. The viewers who are listening audio only, Nastro or Nick over there has a big grin on his face because he knows what I'm about to say. Me being one of the Sony guys here, God of War Ragnarok is definitely the title that I am highly anticipating this year. I absolutely cannot wait for it.
Ragnarok, nice.
Absolutely, absolutely.
God of War, the last 2018, man, they won Game of the
Yep,
Year. Do
2018.
you see Ragnarok winning Game of the Year this year?
We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I know back in 2018,
They beat a
yeah,
heavily contender.
they beat Red Dead Redemption 2, which came in
Yeah.
swinging. Red Dead was swinging, and it was good to see. It was good to see God of War win. So let's see if we can have a repeat.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't show like just a little tiny glimpse in the Game Awards. But
Mhm.
yeah, I guess we just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
What about you, Nick? What's your most anticipated game for 2022?
Most anticipated Starfield, bro. Space games,
Starfield.
space. Yeah, I'm really into space sims and all that. And then Starfield concept art and everything they've been coming out with.
It's
All look
been
good.
Starfield's been one of those mysterious games that just hardly show anything.
Yeah, they haven't showed really anything. They only showed like that little teaser, but it's like I think it's cinematic. It's not even gameplay, right? Like
Well, it's
the
in
thing we
game.
saw.
In
It's
game.
it's in game, in game.
It's
Oh
in
wow, well
games.
then it looks really
There
good if it's
has
in game.
there
Hmm.
has been pictures out though of the
Yeah,
game. It's not
it's
look.
like concept though.
Concept
It's like
art.
concept art, like what the
Oh
planets are
really?
visiting and all that. Yeah,
That shit
cave
is
systems are
real.
having. Yeah, it's all concept art, but all the concept art looks good. Like everything they're adding
Hmm.
into it, mm, system and everything, all looks good. Really waiting for Starfield. See what they bring out. Hopefully Bethesda can deliver because their last game they didn't really deliver.
Yeah. Hopefully, they can win them back. Um,
Yeah.
also, it is gonna be an Xbox exclusive. So
Hmm.
those I can see Cornman grinning, but unfortunately, it is gonna be. It's kind of unfortunate because not people on other consoles can't play it, which is unfortunate. But what about HPH? What is your most anticipated game for 2022?
As excited I am for Ragnarok, not gonna lie, very excited for that too. But I'm gonna have to say Hellblade 2. That
Oh,
is my
yeah.
most anticipated right there because I believe it came out. The first one came out in 2015, originally on PlayStation, and um, it was like a very like out of nowhere game, and I was like, "What the heck is this?" And I looked at some clips here and there, and then I said, "You know what? Buy it." Bought it, played it, and I was amazed by it. The performance, the motion capture, the combat obviously wasn't like the best thing out there, but
Mhm.
it's the story delivered, and I was just like, this is a really good game. So when they signed up with Microsoft and stuff, I was like happy for them just because they were an indie studio and they were like small. Like it was a few of them. They wanted to make another one, but obviously money issues and stuff. Like small studio, so I believe the actress for Cinema apologized because unfortunately, PlayStation fans of the game won't be able to play it unless
Right.
they have a PC or Xbox, and yeah, that does suck. I'm not gonna lie, it does pretty much suck, and um, I am fortunate to have that opportunity. So uh, I won't try and backstab my own words like, oh, they should release it on PlayStation 2 because I can't really talk too much, but despite that, I believe y'all can correct me, but I believe they showed Hellblade 2, like the trailer at least, 2018, right? If I'm assuming that's when they showed it, or 2019, one of the two.
20,
The teaser trailer.
Yeah, I remember the
2018.
teaser trailer.
Yeah, yeah.
It was in
2018.
2019. 2019.
No, 2018, because remember that's whenever they revealed the Series X at the Game Awards, and they revealed
Oh,
Hellblade.
that's right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Okay, so when they showed it that year, Game Awards 2018, I legit lost my shit because forgive me for swearing, but I lost it because they used this group. It's hard to read it for the and I know the viewers can't really see it obviously, and then these guys too, but it's in German. They use a group called Hallelujah. I'm probably saying it wrong. Long story short, they're great. They really dive into the whole Viking, the feel of like a Viking album, and it's just like the first album's about like war and stuff, and the next album, this one I'm holding, is about knowledge and power and going with it. Each song is like different but related to the same thing of acknowledging you have the knowledge of power and peace and so on and so forth. So when they showed more of it, last month at the Game Awards, again, I like, I was a bit late to the Game Awards, but I watched it back and I was losing my mind because they're using this group, and this group is like Heilung, Heilung. That's the
Were
name.
you a were you a fan before or after the trailer?
After the trailer from 2018, I was a fan after because it's like I heard. It's not. I never heard of this, and I was like when this showed Cinema chanting the song. Just I can't do it obviously because I'm like I don't know the words too well, but when she
That
was
was a
chanting
badass
it,
teaser.
yes, it was, and I lost my mind. I looked into the song, I was looking into it, and I found it, and I found the album, and a lot of more people who were into Hellblade. I noticed they also gain this game like a cult following, pretty much like more and more people are starting to recognize this group, and um, so when they showed more of it last month with the more actually surprisingly gameplay, and I heard them in the background, I was just like, oh, like music to my ears, motion capture, little gameplay, little mystery going on what Cinema's gonna do to help the Giants and possibly more.
Seems like they were
Um,
killing them.
yeah, yeah, no, yeah, they were, but in the end, he's like, "Yo, help me out," and
Oh
she
yeah,
was like,
that's right.
"What?" Like, oh, so definitely we're gonna kill him, definitely.
Yeah,
Uh,
hopefully it looks gorgeous. Like it looks movie like. Is
yeah,
it's something that it's gonna get like sadly it's gonna get like hopefully it releases in a time where it's a dead zone where so it can get the the props for it for all the work
yeah,
they did because this year is like if planned for all the other games if they release this year it's very packed this year
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so hopefully
yeah,
A lot of games. Got
a lot
games
of
got pushed back
games yeah
to this year.
so hopefully
Sadly, but it's sad, but it gets its hype because they all kind of come out in the same year.
yeah,
yeah yeah and so I have no doubt Hellblade's gonna be really good
yeah. Just
so
hope doesn't release during the same time as God of War Ragnarok because I'm like, no, like hold on. But yeah, yeah, that's it.
yeah. What about XI? Well, what's your most anticipated game for 2022?
I would say, I believe this is the first open world Sonic game, but I really am hyped for that Sonic game that was introduced in the
Sonic
Game
Frontiers.
Awards. Yeah,
Is there a
Oh
reason why
wow.
you we
I think it's the first like open world. I've seen some Sonic games that were like kind of open world, but like feel like this one's kind of like a not comparing it to Link, Zelda, but I think it was like the same.
nice? You're a Sonic fan?
Yep, and I can't wait for that movie as well with
Oh, the one in
Idris
February,
Elba.
Knuckles.
Yeah,
Comes out February, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
We
definitely can't wait for the
we're
Sonic
gonna watch
movie.
that. We're gonna watch
Oh,
that.
definitely. It was just elbow that voice. I was like, woo! Like I don't need your power.
It's
Like
like he's like,
Comes
do
out
you
in
know the
April.
way? Do you know the way? April.
Comes out in April.
oh, in
Comes out.
April,
Oh, Morpheus comes out this month, right?
No, it got
Morpheus.
pushed. It got pushed.
It got
What?
pushed.
Sadly, it got delayed till April 1st.
Oh
I was
my!
like, is that a
Why?
joke?
Why the
April
same month
1st?
as Sonic?
Honestly, but sadly, yeah.
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 I hope.
Um. Oh, go ahead.
I hope because of the delay they worked on it. You know what I mean? 'Cause, Venom 2 last year was really rushed in. So hopefully this might be a good reason, and hopefully they kill it once it comes out.
Definitely, bro. Definitely.
Hmm.
Well, my most anticipated game for 2022, hopefully it releases this year, is Breath of the Wild 2.
Mm.
I'm telling you, Breath of the Wild, the first one, beautiful, very like it's very good. It's a very good game, and knowing that this is gonna have a sequel, it's I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I know y'all said y'all's games, but this is gonna top it. I'm sorry. Um,
Yeah.
but
Hmm. No, I'm kidding.
no, I'm just playing. Great choice of games. I'm sure all of them are gonna have a good launch. Hopefully,
Oh
everyone
yeah.
has a good launch.
Hopefully, all of them have a
Yes,
good launch. Yep.
hopefully.
Oh yeah.
Especially Starfield, bro, with their Bethesda.
The game awards is gonna be stacked this year.
Very stacked.
It's gonna be stacked.
Um, as for I'm just gonna name a couple games just for this little part.
Mhm.
Um, to see what you guys think of these games. S- Dying Light. Are any interested in Dying Light 2?
Dying Light 2.
Mm.
Uh,
I'm interested.
I'll probably
Um,
try it.
first game.
never played the first one.
Never
Yeah, I
played the
never
first
played the
one either.
first one, but I love the style of the game, how it's going. So hopefully I get to play the first one before the second one comes out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just to keep it brief here. What about Sifu? Have you heard of Sifu?
Oh,
It's
I heard about
Yes, I
Never
Sifu.
played.
have. I haven't seen any gameplay, but when I stop by the PlayStation store every now and then, it's right there
it's
for
gonna be a
pre-order.
it's gonna be a PS5 exclusive.
Okay.
Um,
Hmm.
uh, what about Horizon Forbidden West, which comes out next month?
Oh,
Oh
that's gonna be
wow.
interesting. I still haven't played the first one. I
You
need to get on
should.
it. I need to get
Yes.
on it. Absolutely.
As
But it
soon as
looks
this
good.
stream ends, you should go.
That
Might as well, huh?
that got pushed, right? It was supposed to come out last year, right? And then they pushed it to this year.
I believe
Horizon
so.
Forbidden West.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
I
believe so.
don't know, but just to keep it going here, what about Gran Turismo 7?
Ooh, gotta be pre-ordering that.
Nah,
Uh, Sally Corman's only alone in that one because
Yep.
not
nah,
a
but
huge, not a huge fan of
Forza.
racing games to be honest. So I'm just like,
You already know Forza killing it right now, so
Hmm.
I don't see no other racing games over
oh,
that one.
dude.
I don't know.
What about Tiny Tina's Wonderland?
Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
I never heard of
Look
it.
at
It's a
it's
Borderlands
Borderlands.
expansion. I
it's
think.
Oh,
yeah,
well, I don't
it's
think.
a Borderlands spin-off.
Never mind.
You know,
Maybe I'll be maybe that's a maybe.
maybe. Okay.
Yeah, that's a maybe.
Uh, what about Saints Row?
Mm,
Oof, rough.
um,
You
Saints
can
I don't
Row.
know.
not looking forward to it
for
now.
for the viewers that are listening audio only. Excise face isn't too pleasant. Reasons? Any particular
I
reason why Xi?
see, it's because I've been with Saints Row since it started. You know, part two, it's gonna be the best one. I don't care what people say about the third one, but part two was the best one. It sticks with the story. It sticks with the first one actually, and we got Johnny Gat, we got Shandy, that boy I forgot his name, but that dude cool as well. It just takes away. It went from like kind of like serious to
Mhm.
like, oh, we're just messing around.
Yeah,
So I don't know. This game's pretty. I don't know, man. I just felt like it went off track to what it should have been, and yeah, it kind of really disappoints everybody that really played, the first and second one. And we had some favorites on the third one. There's some favorite moments there, but man, first, second, and third, I say that's the only acceptable ones we can
yeah.
pretty accept.
Okay. Um. Uh. What about Goodbye Volcano High? What about that game, guys?
Yeah, that's exclusive for PS5 right there. Game of the year right there.
It is a
Is
PS5
it?
exclusive, but I can't help but laugh. And I'm sorry for anyone that's listening that is actually anticipating Goodbye Volcano High. But
Me
Couldn't
too,
help
me
but
too.
laugh a little there.
Yeah, man, you just laughed on their game,
I know,
man.
and I deeply apologize.
And I apologize too. No,
Come
I
on,
was
that's
laughing
game of the
too.
year contender right there, bro. Come on.
Oh man.
What is that category called? The most like the one strange Life is Strange one last
Oh, you're talking about
Impact Games for Impact.
Games for Impact. There we go.
There
Yeah,
you
The
go.
most impactful game right there.
yeah. It possibly could win that in the
Yeah, it
Game
could be.
Awards this
We're
upcoming
laughing
year.
right now, and it could
Yeah,
literally
well,
go.
yeah,
"Bah!"
yeah.
What were you laughing about?
It'll hit us upside the head for sure.
Yeah.
What about Slime Rancher 2? Have you ever played
Oh
Slime
yeah, I
Rancher
like
1?
that. I played that game.
Mm, can't say I've heard
Really
of the
addicting.
Yeah.
It's
IP.
Very
really
addicting.
addicting. Mhm.
Yeah.
Sadly, I don't have anything to say. I never heard of it.
I like
mean,
it. Slime
maybe
Rancher
I
2.
did, but
What about Replace the 8-bit game?
oh,
Oh,
oh, yes, that game right
V-
there. David had to remind me, and because I literally just found about it. To sum it up, it's like Castlevania but cyberpunk style, and I'm like, it looks
okay.
good. Corn, I recommend you look at the trailer because it looks good. It looks freaking good.
That's
art
that
style looks
soundtrack,
good.
though. The
It
art
looks
style,
Yes.
it has everything. So if you're looking at it, if you're listening or watching, I highly recommend Replace. Um, what about
It's Game Pass day one, right?
yes, Game Pass.
Mhm.
Um,
Nice, nice.
what about Stray coming on the PS5?
Ooh, a kitty. You're gonna be a cat,
Oh,
Joe.
sure, yeah,
Oh, that's right.
Hell no.
That's right.
Heck yeah. Woo.
Hey, you're gonna pee on the keyboard, bro.
Uh,
Oh, man, I mean, I guess I can make an NPC's life miserable as much as miserable as mine's was.
what about Pokemon Legends Arceus, the open world Pokemon?
Oh yeah, that looks
Okay.
interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
a lot of
I'm gonna
people
look into
are
that.
waiting for that one. A lot of people.
Yeah,
Very
This is a
anticipated.
brand new Pokemon, basically, because all the other ones been like remasters or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
it's. I feel like this is gonna pop off.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I'm looking
knowing
forward
how
to it.
big Pokemon is.
I'm not
Yeah.
too big of a like Pokemon game fan or anything, but this game looks. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, very interesting. What about Rainbow Six Extraction?
Killing themselves, bro. They're killing themselves. They're shooting themselves in the foot. Everything they done to Rainbow right now. $40? They might as well.
Well,
They
you're,
just $20, bro. $20 DLC. It should be.
I forgot what are the
Not
enemies on that game?
$40.
What like one of these
Like-
symbiotes or something?
There's like
I
a
don't know what they
game
are.
mode. There's like a game mode like that on the
Yeah,
Siege.
there was.
We all played it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically
Yep.
like that, but it's like they have more mechanics to it. But still, $40. That's too much for a game.
Yeah, it doesn't look too interesting. I wish they would have done something else, but oh well.
Mhm.
What about Evil Dead? Have you heard of that?
Evil
Is that
I've heard of
the
it.
That's
the
a
one that Dead
show,
by Daylight kind
isn't
of?
it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a Dead by Daylight type of game, right?
yeah, they showed it in the Summer Game Fest last.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Oh.
right.
Yeah. Nope. I'll just have to see, wait and see.
Yeah, I gotta see,
Yeah,
It's kind
same
of like
here.
the
see more
Jason
about
game,
it.
sadly. The Friday the 13th. Hopefully it's kind of like that, but maybe a little bit more.
What about Stalker 2?
Oh, by the
Interested in that?
trailer, I'm really excited about that game.
It's
Yeah.
coming on.
Trailer
It's
looks
coming on
insane.
Game Pass too, right? Soccer too.
Yeah, it's also coming
Yeah,
on Game
I'll
Pass.
just try it on Game Pass and see how it is because I heard like the first one's good and all that.
Yeah,
very first
I think the first one came out so long ago.
Yeah, but people loved it and people were like very excited for the second one.
I think they
Very
also
hype.
tried to push NFTs, but then it got a
Yeah,
major
yeah.
blowback, and they actually took them off, which is good.
Oh my
Um,
god.
A game called The Day Before. Isaac might know about this game. The Day Before is a MMO, I
Oh.
think. It's if you haven't heard of it, search it up. It's very interesting.
I was talking
And
about the boy Corn about it, and we have some worries about it. Is that one game remote that I showed you that they're in the
That-
mall?
The zombie game?
Yes.
Where's
there
it
you go.
Oh yeah, that looks real
It's
good. Yeah.
it looks so good, man. It's just that
What made
I
it look
just
good?
hope-
What made it stand out?
it's multiplayer. It's kind of like the Division, I'll say, but it's more like how can I
survival,
explain
like
it? More
type of
survival, but like it's more like like basically how I said it's kind of like the Division. It's just how
it's
how
very
zombie gets to us.
yeah. The mechanics are very
Mhm.
like realistic too.
Yeah.
Like if you ran out of gas, you actually have to go get gas and stuff like that. Though this game, mind you, this is only on next gen.
Ooh.
So yeah.
Okay, okay.
What about Ghostwire Tokyo?
Oh,
Ghostwire
that's good.
Tokyo.
That
That looks like
looks
an interesting
Only
game.
on PS5 and PC.
Looks like
Ooh.
an interesting game.
Yeah, I think it looks
looks
interesting.
good.
Yeah, Ghostwire is pretty good. Looks really good.
Heck yeah.
What about Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga? I know there's a lot of people that push this to the side, but man, there's a huge Lego fan base.
Yeah.
So, and includes all of the movies, all remastered. I think remake with enhanced graphics. So
Yeah, I'll just play
easily.
the first six. That's it. Everything after is like non-canon. You know.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm totally with you on that one. What about the Lord of the Rings Golem?
Hmm.
Looks
Might
weird.
have, might have to
Golem looks weird.
might give
Oh
it a
yeah,
see.
you just him the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
something
don't
you're
know.
interested. It's not
We're gonna be saying my precious the whole time.
precious.
Start to
That's
the end.
right.
My precious.
What about Avatar Frontiers of Pandora from Ubisoft?
Oh, that's
Interesting, but I
right.
feel like we need to see like more gameplay of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Oh
think we
yeah.
got a CGI
Like I
trailer.
wonder what kind of game it would be.
It's a first person.
First person. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I definitely
Yeah, we'll
agree
just
on
have to
that.
see.
What about us DC people? What about Gotham Knights?
Um. It's interesting, but the thing that kind of pulls me away from it is from what HBH has been telling me, that it's not canon to the Arkham Knight storyline. So it's
Good.
kind of like, what's the point of having the game?
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely. It has its cons with it,
Yeah.
but obviously, hopefully, it's a really good game.
Yeah.
Gameplay looks good.
Um,
Gameplay they
I
showed
wonder how
looks
the.
good.
Wonder if there's
Oh.
gonna be like a little.
um, what
Oh.
about Hogwarts Legacy? The game we saw
Oh yeah.
at
The
the PlayStation showcase.
Hogwarts Legacy. That looks good.
Yeah, Hogwarts. It's I think it's an MMO, and it should be good. What about Suicide Squad?
Cannot wait for that one.
Suicide Squad looks good.
That one's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Um,
Hell yeah. Rocksteady. Shee.
yeah,
For those
definitely.
teams.
Rocksteady, they never missed, obviously.
What happened?
So what about Arc 2? Did y'all play Arc
No,
Alright.
never played the first one.
Oh, we
Yeah.
tried it. The
with Vin
tethering
Diesel?
though.
Is that the one with Vin Diesel in it?
Yeah.
That explains why I never tried it. No, I never played it. So I mean, it could be good, but I just don't know personally.
Okay. What about a Plague Tale Requiem? What about the rats?
The rats. That does look good.
Have you ever played the first one?
Sadly, no. I need to play it because I've heard so much praise about it, and I'm like, I definitely need to play it. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. What about Marvel Midnight Suns?
Um,
I never heard of it.
Never.
No, I don't. Yes, I heard of it. If you look at the trailer, you're like, oh, dude, like no way they're wearing these type of skins and stuff. But on the
I think it's
games I like to
turn-based.
have, yeah, it's turn based, which
Oh, that one. The one.
yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
kind of hurts because
That's
Ghost Rider's
turn-based,
there.
yep. Oh yeah, Ghost Rider's in it. He's like something's. Like a
But
costume.
Um,
I don't get it.
but yeah. What
weird.
about Forspoken?
woo!
That looks like a good game.
Hell
That looks
yeah.
like a good game. Square Enix, they never fail.
Oh, never fell. What the NFTs are coming out, bro?
Alright, well, we could ignore the NC for
we can ignore the NFTs for a minute.
Yeah, you love that.
You turn a little blind eye.
That Avengers game too, huh? From Square Enix, right? They made the
It's a
Avengers
different
game.
production. Square Enix is just the publisher here.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's being made by Luminous Productions.
Oh, okay, Luminance. Okay, okay.
And what about Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin? I never heard of it.
You have me at a loss there.
That's
honestly, yeah.
crazy
I'm-
wording right there. What is it
Well-
called? Say that again.
Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin.
Oh my god, it's a mouthful.
Made
Nah, never heard of
by-
it.
Yeah, well, Well, that was all the games. Well, mostly all the games. The big games announced for this year. But it's packed, man. It's very packed. Um, as we come to an end, this is it. This is our the podcast. This is where it ends. I want to thank everyone who stayed until the very end. Uh,
Thank you.
thank
Absolutely.
you very much.
Thank you,
Nice
thank
and
you,
sweet
thank
first
you.
episode.
Yes.
Check us next week. We'll upload every Wednesday. Obviously, we're doing this on Tuesday, but we'll post it on Wednesday. So every Wednesday, there's going to be a video. Um, thank you guys for listening or watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
All right,
Hey,
thank you guys.
All right,
thanks,
guys.
guys.
Take it
Woo,
easy. Thank you so much for
yeah.
watching.
Happy New Year's, fellas.
Happy New
Happy
Year's.
New Year's, guys.
New Year's,